Welcome to the latest edition of Altrincham Talks, the business edit. And today we're joined by the CEO of OYEZ Arts.
Hi.
Jo Cushing. Hi, Jo.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about OYEZ Arts
Yeah.
and how it's evolved and what you're doing now. And I know there's something in particular to talk about as well in terms of the future evolution of OYEZ Arts and the Town Hall as well. So tell me, first of all, how did OYEZ Arts get started?
Do you want me to go back 15 years? OYEZ, in the past 5 years, has grown from when the Town Hall was put up for disposal. Now, I think that was 2022. And there was, the following year, there was an invite to submit. And that went on to the following year after that. And we put in a second invite to submit. And we were successful in the bid. And the following September, we actually moved into the Town Hall. So it was quite a long time. So 1922 to September 2024 till we moved in. So.
Right, okay. And what's OYEZ Arts all about as an organisation?
Well, we say we are here to meet, create and thrive. So we're all about health and well-being. So that could be in any of the arts, culture or heritage. So we do music gigs, we do art classes, we do workshops, we do music production and DJ. We do a bit of drama. We are currently talking to Andrew Wild, who's an international concert pianist, and he's coming to play again.
Cool.
So we do a lot of different things, and we're open to anything that is covered by the arts, as it were, and will take place in the space. As a sideline, not necessarily a sideline, we also do weddings.
Right. So you rent the space out?
For weddings.
Yeah.
And so last year we went from, when we moved in September, we had no weddings. And the weddings is what pays for the community to do all this. So it was a bit scary.
Yeah.
And it was like tumbleweed. There was nobody there, nothing. And by the next September, we had 36 weddings.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the Town Hall space that you're in now, because the space you've got upstairs is absolutely fabulous. Is it the old chamber for the Town Hall, the big room?
So nobody really knows a huge amount about the Town Hall.
Yeah.
Most people won't even know how spectacular a space it is. So you begin to get an idea when you walk through the doors and you see these oak panelling everywhere and these oak stairs and then this stained glass. And as you ascend into the building, it leads to these pair of doors which go into this amazing space, which is the old chambers for the Town Hall.
Right.
And then we have the courtly chairs. It's surrounded on three sides by different stained glass, and it's all historic, so it's all related to local history and what's going on in the town. So you have the wolf, which is related, I think, to Chester. I'm sure a few people will be on to me because I've got it wrong. And then we have other different, like we have Westminster and we have Chester, and then we have Stamford, which is, as you know, and so all these different stained glasses that are in the chambers.
Wow. And like any good council chamber, there's a bar next door.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got a bar attached to the council chamber.
The bar used to be where they all got changed into the ceremonial dress.
Right.
And then there is some like YouTube videos which are of when Bill, the guy who got the Victoria Cross,
right,
he came back and the streets were filled because he'd come back on the train.
Wow.
And then they took him round the town and he came back to the town hall and then he was on the balcony.
Yeah.
And the road was filled with people just celebrating the fact he came back, so you can see that. We've also got the Altrincham Charter, which is from 1290.
Right.
Well, just the seal is.
Yeah.
And we've got a photocopy, and it's all about the town becoming a market town. And then we've got the bravest little street and all of that sort of thing in there.
So lots of history for people to come and have a look at.
Yeah.
As well as all the art.
I really like that.
As well as all the art.
We need to recognise what we have.
Yeah.
And we need to say that we've got talent as well and we've got something to say about ourselves.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice, sort of like bringing the contemporary art stuff in, or, you know, what we're doing today, and then having that on a backdrop of history, and making space for that contemporary and recognising that it's there.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the town hall now?
It's nearly 18 months.
Nearly 18 months. And am I right in saying when Trafford Council first decided that they weren't going to manage it themselves, they put a tender out and you were the successful bidders of that?
Yeah.
But was that on a trial basis at the time, or was it...
Well, there's a lot of... I won't go into everything because it's just so complicated. So when we were supposed to move in, we were supposed to get a grant of 300,000, and unfortunately, I'm not talking about politics here, the next government came along and cancelled that.
Right, okay.
So 50,000 was to set up the organisation because we're a community asset.
Yeah.
And then 250 was for repairs.
Right.
So that was gone.
Yeah.
So what we said to the council was, okay, if you support us for the next 3 years, we'll set up and try and get other grants and do what is a community share offer.
Right.
So the anyone who's local in the community can buy into the idea.
Yeah.
And that's how we did it.
And am I right in saying you've just signed or are about to sign a new 25-year lease? So the first 18 months have been relatively successful?
Yeah. You would say that. I'm always waiting for something round the corner. So the first 18 months have been very, very successful. We're signing a lease. It's supposed to be the 14th of February. It's unlikely to be.
Right.
But it is sort of like imminent.
Sometime soon. By the time this podcast
it's like
actually
moving
gets published.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So obviously as a community asset, is it a CIC or a charity that
No, we're very rare in this country. We're a community benefit society,
right,
and we're also charitable.
Right, okay. Like any charitable organisation, you've got to raise funds from somewhere, and doing the weddings and doing the other paid-for events,
some of it.
Revenue generating, and can generate a certain amount of revenue. So where's the rest of it going to come from? I know you wanted to talk about the opportunity for people to get involved.
Yeah. So there's one thing we've just been successful with. Well, we hope we've been successful with a grant.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about that another time, and that funds stuff as well.
Yeah.
And then a community share offer is due to launch on the 14th as well.
Right, okay. So tell us more about the community share offer. How do people get involved with that, and what's it all about?
It's similar to what happened in Stretford Public Hall, if anyone knows about that. So what you can do is you can buy into the town hall effectively. We don't own it, it's a lease, obviously, so it's a 25-year lease. And you are supporting the organisation to refurb the building. Like, for example, the electrics need doing, the boiler there's stuff that needs doing there. There's repairs. There's everything needs doing.
Right.
And it needs painting every 5 years, and that costs an enormous amount. So it will see us on, in some way, to getting the essential repairs done.
Yeah.
So that starts hopefully on Saturday. It might be a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
And you can invest from £100 in instalments of £10 a month.
Right.
So it's for everyone. It's not just for, you know, I don't know who lives here who's got loads of money. It's not just for people. It's for everyone. It's for the community to invest in their space.
To protect a community asset.
Yeah.
Really.
And it effectively, the council is saying, did belong to the council,
Yeah.
or it does belong to the council, but it is the community's space.
Yeah.
You know,
And are the
you
council,
own it.
without getting into the politics of it, of course, are the
Yeah,
council
of course.
contributing in any way to the upkeep of the building?
No.
Right. So
They are for the first 3 years.
Right. Okay.
But then we are taking it over and turning it into
Right.
a successful organisation, a
Yeah.
society,
Yeah.
as has happened at Stretford.
Right. Okay. Like many common commercial leases, it's up
Yeah.
to the tenants of the building
Yeah.
to make sure the building
Yeah.
keeps maintained.
Yeah. I mean, they maintain lots of links.
Yeah.
So there's a link because whereas the Culture and Heritage Building for Trafford, so we're one of the hubs for Trafford.
Right.
So there's links there.
Yeah. So if people want to find out more about OYEZ Arts and in particular about the community share offer, how do they find out more?
They can go onto our website, oyearts.org.
Right, okay. And all
And
the
then
information.
there's a share offer.
Right, so they'll be able to actually apply, or they'll be able to click a button.
You can go on the website and you can apply straight away and pay.
Right, brilliant. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up in the next few months in OYEZ Arts. Have you got some events planned already?
I can't remember what we've got planned. What have we got planned? Well, Andrew Wilde has been coming in.
Right.
I'm moving from events, so I won't be doing any events, thankfully. So I will be doing funding and projects.
Right, okay.
So that's quite exciting.
In terms of what the public can come and have a look
Yeah.
at, what do you know what you've got coming up? We've got
So
art exhibitions.
there is an
have we got-
exhibition with Altrincham Arts Society starting on the 5th. We're hoping after that we might be able to do some sort of history of the town hall sort of exhibition. It's open for anyone to have an exhibition if they want to. Classes, we've got life drawing, watercolour and mixed media. We've got any sort of art that you want to do. We've got fun art for all. We've got comic workshops. I'm just trying to think. Music and DJ, you know.
Music and DJ workshops.
And Alti Loft Live is a good one because it's for 16 to 18-year-olds.
Right.
They come in and have, if they're in a band or they can sing or something like that.
Yeah.
So they have an evening where they come in and they have a gig. The last one was fantastic.
Brilliant.
I'd recommend going, actually.
Now, obviously, OYEZ Arts isn't just you. You've got a small team
Merry
of
men.
people who are
women.
employees. How many employees are there within the organisation?
There's about 4 now.
4 employees, and then you've got a team of volunteers, I believe, as well. How many volunteers have you got?
I haven't got a clue. We've got a lot. We have 6 or 7 trustees.
Right.
Some of them are quite active.
So you have a board that sort of governs the organisation.
It's not trustees, it's directors, trustees, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So if people wanted to get involved as a volunteer, what kind of things need
just
doing
go on the
within
website. So we need heritage. The gardening group is quite active.
Yeah.
Events, we need things on events, but it won't be weddings, don't worry about that.
Right, okay.
You can just, walk past when it's going on and see what they're wearing. What else? Helping out on, so like if we have open days.
Yeah.
The heritage would be you can show people around, or you can go around so like polishing all the wood, or but that will also go up to like DIY and things like that.
I believe you got your own pop video as well.
Oh yeah.
Now, I had a glimpse of it last week.
Yes.
So some of your volunteers have pulled that together. Do you have is it a film club or a
no? That was with Mark Elliott, who
right.
he's actually a director now.
Right.
And he has worked in film all his life.
Yeah.
Very successful, and he put everything together. So we all got together, and for quite a few weeks rewrote the Blur song Part Life, changing Part Life.
Changing enough of it so you couldn't get sued.
That was exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And if people, is that on your socials now, if people wanted to see it?
It's going to be on, it's Altrincham Today are releasing it this weekend.
Okay. So that by the time this podcast gets broadcast, that'll have been out for a little while already, so people can look through Altrincham Today and find it on there. And I'm sure we'll be able to find it in lots of other places as well. It's highly entertaining for anybody watching.
Yeah, I think it started from, oh no, not another person coming in thinking we're at the council saying we've got a dead fox outside my house, or what do I do about this tree?
Town hall property,
what do I do about this?
Employees.
Blah blah blah. Or what's your name? I'm going to report you. To take it from that and sort of like get some people to understand we're not the town hall.
Yeah. So it's a community asset. It's for the people of Altrincham and beyond to use.
I'm retiring soon.
Are you?
I will do, yes.
and people can obviously rent the space out for anything that they want to do, weddings in particular. It's there to be used. It's one of those
absolutely.
I suppose it's one of those use it or lose it sort of
is,
scenarios, isn't it? You really need people to get involved, either through the share offer or as volunteers or coming along to events.
It's not just use it or lose it, it's use it, protect it, and then take it on for the next generation.
Yeah.
Because if it goes, the next generation won't have it.
It's such an iconic building. You'd be ashamed to see it either go to wreck a ruin or into apartments or anything like that. So
no, it wouldn't be.
We've got to applaud you and the team at OYEZ Arts for what you've been doing with it.
I think so.
Good. Jo, thank you very much. It's been great to hear about OYEZ Arts.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to many more visits to come in the future.
Me too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.